part of the problem is that people have kind of gone to their corners. And I live this, right? I live on my family farm in a town that voted heavily for Donald Trump. I've never won my town. I've never won my precinct.
You want to know why these people are doing this kind of stuff? They're doing this kind of stuff because, one, they don't do their due diligence. That's number one. They think this is like a bipartisan show because they got Saga on. You know what I mean? She thinks it's like the closest to mainstream media, which would be non-contentious, but on the independent side. But the major reason why Elisa Slotkin and many other politicians are trying to do this kind of independent media route is because they unironically think Zoran won exclusively because he did social media. They legitimately believe it. The things that they hear on CNN, which is the recycling of Zoran won because he did great social media, he did great outreach on social media, that's why he won, over and over and over again, is something that they actually believe. And I know this because Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israeli government believes this as well. That's why they went on the Nelk Boys podcast. They don't realize that Trump didn't just win because he went on podcasts. He won because he could come across as like a normal human being on these podcasts in a way that no other politician can because he's a television personality. And the same goes for the Democrats as well, and the same goes for Benjamin Netanyahu as well. These guys literally think, oh, if we appear on some of these podcasts, then we'll win. This is their new media strategy. They do not understand that people, especially on the independent media side, people like certain content creators like myself and many others because we represent a position that they do not get from MSNBC, from NBC, from CBS, from CNN. So all of those puff pieces that people write about me being like, he's a MAGA guy, he looks like a MAGA guy, but he's got progressive politics, like all this shit. The major reason is because of the arguments that I'm presenting that appeals to the masses, an argument that they haven't really heard before, an argument that they feel is correct, that they have not heard anywhere else before. That's it. But the media refuses to acknowledge that, just like they refuse to acknowledge that a major part of Zoran's victory came from his commitment to identifiable policies that he kept hammering over and over and over again, regardless of whatever kind of attack was launched in his direction.
Well, like we don't have actually a lot of senators, especially ones who have very different ideology than us, reach out. So I'm curious what your goal was and why you thought to come here.
Well, first of all, I think you have a good audience. I mean, right?
We agree.
If you appealed to like 4 friends on YouTube or whatever, then I probably wouldn't be here. But I think to me,